Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a topic that affects almost all of us, our memory in the digital age. Do you ever feel like you're constantly scrolling, but nothing really sticks? You read an article, watch a video, and an hour later, it's all a blur. You're not alone, and there's a real neurological reason for it. We're going to unpack the hidden dangers of endless scrolling, how it's literally rewiring our brains, and then explore a fascinating twist, how the very technology contributing to this problem, artificial intelligence, might also hold the key to fixing it. Can AI help us remember more? Or could it even teach us to forget selectively? Stick around, because we're about to unlock the secrets of memory in the age of AI. Let's start with the elephant in the room, that smartphone in your hand. Our brains are designed to remember things that are important for survival, or things that we engage with deeply. But the way we consume content now is the complete opposite of deep engagement. Think about your typical social media feed. It's an endless stream of bite-sized, emotionally charged, and disconnected pieces of information. A cute cat video, then a serious news headline, followed by a friend's vacation photo, then an ad. This constant context switching is exhausting for our brains. It keeps our prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus and deep thinking, in a state of high alert but low concentration. We're not giving our hippocampus, the brain's memory filing clerk, enough time to properly encode and store these experiences as long-term memories. Instead, they just wash over us, leaving a faint trace but no real substance. This is what I call the hidden danger of endless scrolling. It's not just a waste of time. It's actively training our brains to be more forgetful. We're building a habit of superficial learning, which makes it harder to focus on complex tasks or retain important information in our daily lives, whether it's at work, in school, or in our personal relationships. Now, let's get into the neuroscience of it. When you learn something new, your brain forms new neural pathways. To make a memory stick, these pathways need to be strengthened. This process is called long-term potentiation. It happens through repetition, emotional connection, and focused attention. Scrolling, however, encourages the opposite. It provides a constant trip of dopamine, the feel-good chemical, for minimal effort. Every new post is a tiny reward. This creates a powerful feedback loop that keeps us hooked, but it doesn't build strong memories. Instead, we're practicing a cycle of shallow encoding. Information enters our short-term memory and is quickly pushed out by the next shiny thing on the screen. Over time, our brain adapts. It becomes better at scanning for novelty and worse at sustained focus. Think of it like a muscle. If you only ever do quick, light reps, you'll never build real strength. Similarly, if you only ever feed your brain tiny, disconnected bits of information, you'll weaken its ability to build deep, lasting knowledge. This digital overload isn't just making us forget what we saw on our phones. It's impacting our ability to remember conversations, book plots, and important details from our day. So it sounds a bit bleak, right? We're living in a world designed to make us forget. But here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. What if we could use technology to fight back? This is where AI, or artificial intelligence, enters the picture. We often think of AI as something that feeds us more content, but its real power lies in personalization and pattern recognition. Imagine an AI-powered learning assistant that understands your unique cognitive style. This isn't just about generic flashcards. This is about an AI that knows when you're most alert, what types of information you struggle with, and the best way to present it to you for maximum retention. This technology is already emerging. Apps using spaced repetition are a great example. They use algorithms to reintroduce you to information at the exact moment you're about to forget it. This scientifically backed method is incredibly effective at moving knowledge from short-term to long-term memory. But AI can take it a step further. It could analyze the content you're consuming, say, an article or a documentary, and automatically generate key takeaways, personalized quizzes, or even short summaries delivered to you at optimal intervals. It's like having a personal memory coach working 24/7 to help you combat digital overload and actually remember what you learn. Instead of AI just being part of the problem, it could become a powerful tool for memory enhancement. This brings us to an even more futuristic and slightly sci-fi concept. Can AI teach us to forget? This might sound strange. Why would we want to forget things? But think about it. Our brains are constantly pruning memories that are no longer relevant. It's a natural and healthy process. However, some memories, especially those related to trauma, anxiety, or phobias, can be debilitating. They can get stuck on a loop, causing distress and interfering with daily life. Researchers are exploring how we might use AI and neurotechnology to help manage these harmful memories. This isn't about erasing your past. It's about weakening the negative emotional charge associated with a specific memory. For example, therapies like EMDR or eye movement desensitization and reprocessing help people reprocess traumatic memories in a safer context. AI could potentially supercharge these therapies. An AI could monitor a patient's biometric data, heart rate, brainwave patterns during a therapy session to identify the precise moment of distress. It could then guide the therapist or even an interactive program to introduce a new, positive association at that exact moment. This could help rewire the neural pathway of that memory, reducing its power over the individual. Of course, the ethical implications here are huge and need to be navigated carefully. We're not talking about a memory erasing device from a movie, but the potential for AI to assist in therapeutic forgetting, helping people heal from psychological wounds, is an incredibly profound area of research. So, how do we put all of this into practice? How do we start rewiring our memory in the age of AI without waiting for futuristic technology? A first step is awareness. Acknowledge the effect that endless scrolling is having on your focus and memory. You can't fix a problem until you admit it exists. The next step is to be more intentional with your technology use. Instead of passively scrolling, actively choose what you consume. If you watch an educational video, don't just jump to the next one. Take a moment. Jot down 3 key things you learned. Tell a friend about it. This simple act of recall and sharing starts to build those stronger neural pathways. Try setting focus blocks in your day. For 30 or 60 minutes, put your phone away and dedicate your full attention to a single task, whether it's reading a book, working on a project, or having a real conversation. You're training your brain's focus muscle. And finally, start exploring some of the AI tools that are already available. Experiment with spaced repetition apps like Anki or Quizlet for things you really want to remember. Use tools that summarize long articles or videos to help you grasp the main points quickly and efficiently. The goal isn't to abandon technology, but to use it as a tool, not a master. By combining mindful habits with smart technology, we can fight back against digital amnesia and build a stronger, sharper memory. It's about taking control of our attention and ultimately taking control of what we remember. To wrap it all up, our relationship with memory is changing. The fire hose of information from our screens is actively working against our brain's natural memory systems, encouraging forgetfulness and shallow thinking. But it's not a hopeless situation. By understanding the neuroscience behind it, we can develop strategies to counteract these effects. We can become more mindful consumers of information and practice habits that strengthen our focus and recall. And looking ahead, the very AI that contributes to the information overload holds incredible promise. It has the potential to become our personalized memory coach, helping us learn more effectively, and may even play a role in therapeutic settings, helping us manage and heal from painful memories. The future of our memory isn't just about what our brains can do on their own. It's about the powerful partnership we can form with technology to enhance our cognitive abilities. It's a future where we can be more intentional, more focused, and ultimately remember more of what truly matters. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this gave you some food for thought about your own digital habits and memory. What are your strategies for remembering things in this crazy digital world? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into how technology is shaping our lives. See you in the next one.